Hey everybody, I hope you're all doing well. Now, I know it's been a few weeks since I've been out for a hunt and I apologise for that. Life and the weather has just got in the way for the last few weeks. However, this week, YouTube have sent me a little bit of a present, which is a bit unusual. Sounds like there might be some assembly required. What could it be? Today, I'm going to open this up, we're going to put it together on camera, and just have a little bit of a chat, really. Talk about metal detecting, Nokta, the channel, all sorts of stuff. And yeah, so quite a relaxing episode. Grab yourself a nice warm drink, kick back, relax, and yeah, we'll have a little bit of fun today. I'm Adam. This is my little present from YouTube, and this is going to be lots of fun. Welcome to D-Tekt Sussex. All right, so I think this is going to be a fun little episode. As I said in the intro, we've got a little bit of a present from YouTube, so we're going to get into that in just a second and see what it is. Now, full disclosure, I do know what it is. They did give me a little bit of a heads up, but I'm going to keep the suspense going just for a little bit longer, you know, YouTube. So yeah, we're going to open this up, we're going to have a little bit of a chat, just a bit of a kickback, relax, and a fun old time. So let's have a look, see what we've got in the zip package. What have YouTube sent me? This is what's they call it, the High Five Club or something like that. This is just a way of rewarding content creators that YouTube, well, let's just say in YouTube's good books. That's everything in the package. So we've got this lovely white plain box, still shaking. How do we get into this? There we go. Oh, look at that. Look what we've got here. Lego. There we go. Might have had a sneak peek in there, but yeah, we've got some Lego. We've got red and white pieces. Now let's see, YouTube are sending me Lego with red and white pieces. I wonder what it could be. Ta-da! Get rid of the box. Yep, it is a Lego model kit of the YouTube button. Now, I'm saying Lego, and I'll probably say Lego throughout the video. It's not actually Lego, it's Lego, if you know what I mean. There's nothing Lego on it, it's just bricks. So, a bit like how all Dysons are Hoovers and all Hoovers are Dyson. So, let's face it, it's Lego, but you know what I mean. It's not actually branded Lego. So, there we are. So, yeah, it is supposed to be this. We've got some instructions by the look of it. Yeah, classic kind of instructions, how to put it together. Awesome stuff. So, yeah, let's start putting this together and, okay, we'll have a little chat on camera. If it takes me ages, then I'll cut a few bits out. We'll just see how it goes, really. So, let's get into the bag. He says. There we go. I'm an adult, I promise. All right, let's do this without losing any pieces. All the pieces out the bag, yep. Pop that down there. Right, let's lay all these out. I'm gonna push these up to the front, I think. And so we can see as many of these pieces as we can, at least I can. And then I think we'll try and do our building down here. Cool, so yeah, I hope you guys are okay. Again, apologies, it's not been out for a hunt. I've not been out for a hunt for a little while. Over there, I think. There we go. Maybe you can see it as well. Just fold it over where you can see it on the camera as well. There we are, that's nice, isn't it? Yeah, so, yeah, sorry for it not being a hunt for a little while, but hopefully I'll get out again soon. How have we got this piece there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 rows of 6. That'll do that one. That's step number 1. Yeah, it's frustrating because the Nokta Legend, the sort of flagship of the Nokta range at the minute, has had a new update recently. And 1.17, and I really want to get out and use that. But unfortunately, I just haven't been able to. I've had a few things going on recently, just sort of non-detecting stuff happening, which is all good, but it's just preventing me from going out a little bit. Hang on, how does that work? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. There we go. Ah, awesome, getting there. Yeah, it's preventing me from getting out a little bit. The weather also here in the UK at the moment, if you're not in the UK, it's been all over the place the last few weeks. What's that piece? It looks like one of these, but it hasn't got the doubles on. Right, while I'm hunting for that. Oh, there it is, got it. Yep, got it. There. Yeah, so the weather's been all over the place. You look at the weather apps and yeah, they say one thing and then the weather does something completely different. So the last few weeks I have fully planned on going out each week, but the weather's turned and it's just not happened. I will also be revisiting the cleaning machine that I had out the other week. I'm still trying to find another piece. The sort of vibrating ultrasonic, not really ultrasonic, but you know, they usually brand them as ultrasonic machine. I'll have that out with some different stuff in it. A few people have made some really good suggestions on what to try. I'll put that white piece in there. Everything from sort of vinegar to sand and all sorts. So yeah, we're going to give that a try over the next few weeks as well. Right, just putting that in. I suspect this is going to be part of the white bit in the middle of the play button. What do you think? Yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. I'm quite proficient in Lego, I think, if I do say so myself. Used to play with it a lot as a kid. Duplo, Lego, and then Technic later on. So yeah, quite good at this. So hopefully it won't take very long. Here we go. I've lost my train of thought now. Yeah, so we're going to do the cleaning machine again soon, but I do want to get out for a hunt. My priority at the minute is getting out with the Nokta Legend with the new 1.17 update, 1.17 update, and yeah, just testing out what they've done with that. I'm hearing some really good reports from people online who have tried out the new update. They're saying it's a lot more stable. Not that it wasn't stable to start with if you set it up right, but people are finding it a lot easier, a lot more stable to use. The beach mode's been improved, so I'm looking forward to giving that a test out on a local beach. Yeah, so lots of stuff going on, and yeah, make sure you're sticking it with me for the next well, little while. There we go. That's definitely a YouTube button on there, isn't it? Play button coming together, because there are some nice exciting things coming from Nokta in the not too distant future over the next year or so. So well, I can't say any more than that, but yeah, stick it with me. As a nomad, I will bring you the news as and when I'm able to, and I've got it myself, so I don't have all the details of everything. Oh, we're doing well. Okay, so what happens here? I'm a bit stuck on this one. Oh, I see. Okay, goes on there. And thank you to everyone who is continuing to follow the channel. My number of subscribers goes up every week. We are well over 8,500 now, I think, heading towards 9,000. I think probably at current rate of growth, somewhere in the new year, we'll hit probably January, February time, we'll hit 9,000 subscribers. The channel just passed its 5th anniversary last month, and the idea that I'm now on nearly 10,000 subscribers. It'll be 10,000 at some point next year, but 9,000 subscribers beginning of next year is just insanity. All right, hang on. We've got a thin piece, 6 doubles, and a bigger piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 and a 10. 3, 6, no. 3, 6, 10. And a 6 as well. A little thin one. There we go. This is actually lots of fun. I'm enjoying this. I hope you are too. It's a little bit different. Not obviously metal detecting content as such, although we are having a bit of a chat, which is nice. It's on there. It goes underneath there. I'm going to guess in the middle. Yeah. Lovely. That's where we're at the moment. coming together, isn't it? Enjoying that. I do want to say one thing. It's not quite such a nice thing to say. I don't really want to have to say this. I will probably repeat it again on a future hunt, just so that everyone sort of gets the message on this. But there was an incident recently. So let me backtrack slightly. Obviously, the channel's growing. We've got, you know, approaching 9,000 subscribers. The chances are there's going to be people locally to me who watch the channel. A few subscribers are going to be living close to me, right, in my vicinity. And over the last year or two, a few people in the town have come up to me and said hello, which is absolutely fine. I encourage it, you know, as long as I'm not in the middle of something, not clearly busy, going about my life. If you want to come up and say hello, please do. I'm always happy to chat to people. But obviously, if people live in the vicinity of me, they might see me in the street without necessarily coming up and saying hello. And that does mean they might see me doing things which in my normal personal life don't appear on the channel. For example, walking down the street with my wife. Now, it happened, I did put this on my social media, so you may already know this, but one of my local subscribers, I don't know who, because there are a few local subscribers who have said hello in the past, but somebody who said they were a subscriber to my channel approached my wife while she was walking alone in the street. When was it? Beginning of last week, I think it was, or maybe the week before now. A bit of time's passed. And just sort of said hello. Now, they were polite. There wasn't anything untoward done or said or anything like that. So, you know, we don't think there was any ill intent. But, you know, a woman walking alone down the street, having a man walk up to her and say hello directly is a bit of a scary experience, and I'm sorry to say it did put the wind up her a little bit. So all I want to say is, if you see me, I'm on my own and I'm clearly in a position where it's convenient for you to come up and say hello, or if I'm at an event or something like that, please do come up. I'm always happy to chat, always. But if I'm with my wife, or if you see my wife or any other member of my family or friends out and about, anything that doesn't really appear on the channel, which is, I would consider to be my personal life, please don't approach and don't interact. That's a plea from me. I did say on the social media post, and I do mean it, if this is something that's going to continue, I will end the channel, and I don't really want to do that. And I don't think you want me to do that either. So, yeah, a little bit of a serious note there. We won't do any more serious stuff during the course of this. This is all supposed to be fun. So, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so if, that's just a quick note, really. So, yeah, I want to keep the personal life and the YouTube life separate. Okay, so this one, where's this going? On there. There we are. That's, we'll draw a line under that. I may mention it on a future video, just on a hunt video, in case that individual only watches the hunt ones, but yeah, there we go. I'm sure you'll understand my my position on that. So we go. It's going quite well, isn't it? Quite enjoying that. Okay, where are we going to now? We want a 3. Where's a 3? That's a 4. There's a 3. We do want a 4 anyway, so where did that 4 go? There it is. And we want a triangular one, slanty one. Where are you, slanty one? Is that a slanty one? Yeah, that's what we want. Excellent. Right, now this one looks a bit confused. Oh, no, I've got it. It goes on there. Lovely. Well, that goes on there. And then the slanty one should go there. Oh, that's doing well, isn't it? Enjoying that. Great stuff. Yeah, so I've mentioned some stuff about Nokta, mentioned some stuff about me, mentioned some stuff about the channel. If any of you ever want to ask a question, I'm always happy to answer them. You know, drop a comment down below. Anything I mention on the videos, or anything about metal detecting, or about me, or whatever, that's fine. As long as it doesn't encroach too far into the personal life, it's absolutely fine. I'm happy to answer questions and chat. Let's talk a little bit about settings though, because obviously I've got a few machines now. We've got the Legend, we've got the Score, we've got the Simplex, all that. I do get questions a lot from people wanting advice on settings, and I'm always happy to help out. I'll always give you any help I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But one thing I think a lot of people miss, especially if they're new to the hobby, is there isn't really one set of settings on a machine that will work absolutely everywhere. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay, so 10 and 10. Yeah, so one set of settings that will work for me on my location one particular week may not necessarily work for you, even if the location is very similar, same style of environment, same type of place. It may not necessarily work for you as well. So keep that in mind. There are lots of variables, things like everything from temperature, environmental conditions, how much moisture is in the air, how much moisture is in the ground, any sort of interference that might be local. So, I mean, I can give you a steer, absolutely. I'll give you something to start with, but you may have to tweak those settings from the ones I give you. Just treat that as a starting point. A lot of people get the new machine and think, oh, if I just boop the right buttons, it'll find me all sorts of amazing stuff. And it can do, but by booping the right buttons, you have to set the machine specifically to your location. You can't just kind of use one program for everywhere. 6, 9, 10. If that were the case, then there wouldn't be any point putting settings on the machine. They'd just have, 3 options, maybe. Field, park, beach, and that's it. They wouldn't have all the other settings, recovery speed and iron filters and all the other stuff you get on the machines these days. So yeah, just keep that in mind. By all means, ask for help, ask for advice, but there's no real substitute really for reading the manual and learning the machines and what they do. The best way to do it, if you set a machine up very basically, like say for example you've got the triple score, let's just use that as an example, or the ultra, or even the legend actually. If you just pick a search mode, right? So let's say you're on the beach, pick beach mode. If you're in a park or a trashy area, pick park mode. If you're in a field, pick field mode. Right? Just pick that, and then just adjust the sensitivity to the point where you're just under where it starts to chatter. And just go from there, do a ground balance if you like, but just go. That's the very basic setup for a machine. Start there and then see how you get on. And then what you need to do after a little while is maybe a few weeks when you're feeling quite good about what you've done. You found a few bits. Have a look in the manual, find the next most complicated thing. It might be recovery speed, for example, and then just play with that. Have a little read of the manual, see what it does, maybe watch some videos, ask some questions. I'm always here. And yeah, have a little play with that. Find out about recovery speeds. See how that affects your hunts for the next few times out. And then when you're feeling confident with recovery speed, pick the next thing and just learn the machine bit by bit. Learn not only what the setting is designed for, but also learn what it affects. So, for example, on recovery speed, it will change the sort of recovery, the speed at which the machine's ready to detect the next target. So if you have a high recovery speed, it'll reset really quickly and you'll get lots of, it's good for picking out sort of targets that are in sort of lots of trashy areas or unmasking things or that kind of stuff. Very, very precise, but you will lose some depth. Whereas if you are on a low recovery speed, I'm doing 2 things at once and I am a man, so that is tricky for me. We're starting a new little subsection here. There we go. Right, so there we are. Do that. Yeah, so I mean, if you have a low recovery speed, you'll need to swing more slowly and you'll go deeper, but you won't necessarily be able to unmask things quite so much. Hang on, let me just concentrate on this slightly. So what's going on here? Oh, okay. So that's the bit we're building next, I think. And that's the starting point. Okay, so let's move on from there. So yeah, it's a difficult one because everyone's environment's different. A lot of people I've seen online have sort of got a new machine, maybe the Legend, maybe the Score, and they've gone, oh, it's really chatty, oh, it's really rubbish, oh, this is clearly a rubbish machine. They've only been out with it twice. They haven't had time to learn it. They haven't put the time in. They haven't bothered to read the manual particularly carefully. And they'll all complain about it and they'll hit Facebook and they'll say, oh, it's such a rubbish machine. Oh, it's terrible. No, you just haven't spent enough time learning it. So just spend a little bit of time with your machine, get to know it. And yeah, you will find lots of really nice stuff, especially with the Nokta gear, because it's out of this world. It really is. And no, they don't pay me. Might send me the odd machine occasionally, but as I've said before, you know, as soon as Nokta start asking me to say things that aren't true, I will stop being a nomad. All right, so we need a couple of these things, and they haven't done so far, so I'm still a nomad. Need another two thing. All right, we're doing quite well. I'm going to consolidate these pieces together a little bit more because they're getting a bit spread out. There we go. Okay, so we need two bits, or two tours, as I used to say when I was a kid. You say the number, and then you put on the end. So these are tours. All right, if it's got 10 on it, it's a tenner, obviously. That'll be a double sixer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2. See, double sixer. See, you've got to know the lingo. All right, I think we need to flip that over. Oh, we're getting through this. We're over halfway, I think. Getting through this rather well. Move this over a little bit so you can see a bit more in the middle. Yeah, as I say, drop some questions down below. Always happy to answer them when I can. But yeah, coming up on the channel, hopefully I'll get out for a hunt soon with the new update on the Legend, and we'll do the cleaning machine with the different mediums on it. It's a very popular video. A lot of you really enjoyed that video, so lots of really nice comments on that, lots of views. So yeah, we'll do a bit more of that at some point. Although the priority of the channel is always going to be, you know, the hunts, going out and using the machines. Okay, I need one of those and one of those. Where are they going? Let's move that out of the way slightly. Oh, okay, so the first thing we need to do is snap that onto there. True. And, oh, okay, I see. Okay, it goes on there. That completes our little structure. There we are. Nice. Okay, so I need to look at this. So we've got 2 sets of 2 on that side, and we've got 6 on that side. So now with the YouTube button, okay, it's that way around. Okay, and then we want the 6 on that side. And is it going to fit on there? What have I done wrong? Oh no, okay. So it wants it to go that way, which is weird. Because that's not going to fit, is it? All right, no, trust the process. Hold on, have I put something in wrong? Hang about. Have I done something wrong? Let me just check something. Because we've got 6 on that side, and I'm wondering whether this should be the other way around. Have I done that wrong? Yes, I've done that wrong. So that needs to be the other way around. There we go. Good to know. Okay, so it doesn't matter which way around that goes, but so it's asking me to put these bits, which would normally fit into these holes, but it's asking me to put it that way around. So, all right, we will trust the process. We'll stick that on there. So it's loose, but it's on there. So maybe we put things between here to connect them. All right, I'm going to shift my position a little bit because my feet are going to sleep. There we go. Yeah, it does say sort of weird sort of arrow thing there. So maybe that's just saying it's deliberate. So, all right, we'll trust the process. We'll carry on. We will carry on. And don't forget, guys, if you're missing the hunts, there are lots and lots of hunts on the channel, going back 5 years. So, knock yourself out. Everything I upload goes into a playlist. So there are playlists for each individual machine. There are playlists for... Okay, so making 2 of those. So, okay, that there. Yeah, playlists for each individual machine. There are playlists for different locations. So if you're interested in beach hunting, there's a playlist for beach hunts. There's a playlist for fields, parks, specific locations. So if you like, when I go to the events fields, I'd call it the farm. So you can go and watch all the farm episodes. Yeah, go and explore, because a lot of people would have joined the channel more recently. No, I think I've got the wrong pieces here. More recently, maybe in the last few weeks, few months, maybe a couple of years. Dropped a piece. There we go. And you wouldn't necessarily have seen all the old original stuff. So, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily go all the way back to the beginning because the channel's improved quite a bit over the years. But yeah, go and look at some of the older, especially. I mean, if you want to go back to the start of the channel, if you're interested in starting up your own YouTube channel, go and look at my first episode. I don't normally recommend it, but because it's flipping awful, but go and look at that first one. You'll see how nervous I am. You'll see how unpolished the video is, and you'll see the contrast really between Adam back then, you know, brand new to YouTube, brand new to talking in front of the camera, brand new to metal detecting actually, and so I need to make 2 of these. Okay, so I need to make 2 of those. So keep that to one side. Do that again. Yeah, brand new to it all, and you'll see me sort of nervous and tripping over things. I think I had the old Ace250, which hasn't got VDI numbers on it. It's very basic. I outgrew that machine within a few months and went straight to the Simplex Plus, and just my finds rate tripled. But yeah, starting out, that machine doesn't have any VDIs on it, but I'm still talking about the readings on it as being the numbers. It's hilarious because I've heard other people talk about the numbers. So just out of habit, I was saying the numbers when it wasn't a number. It was just like a bar coming up on the screen. Yeah, very, very basic stuff. But it's just funny just to go back and watch that sort of stuff and just reflect on how far the channel's come really in that time. But if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, if you're a keen metal detectorist, you want to get in on the YouTube stuff, a couple of bits of advice for you. First and foremost, get yourself a nice camera. It doesn't have to be anything too fancy. It can be your mobile phone. I only record on my phone. Or today I'm recording on a fancy camera, but normally when I'm out and about, it's just a mobile phone on a chest harness. I think these are going to be the side pieces, aren't they? Yeah, a little mobile phone on the chest harness, 2 of those pieces. But also think about your audio. A lot of people neglect this, especially if you're out on the beach or in a windy area. Make sure you've got a decent microphone. If you're going to spend any money on it, on anything, get yourself a decent mic. Lavalier mic is all you need, just something that clips onto your collar. Oops. Oh, careful, Adam. There we go. Clips onto your collar. But make sure you've got a decent one, and make sure it's got some sort of a windbreak on it. So like a furry cover for it. That'll get rid of a lot of the wind noise, and it's the wind noise that puts people off. You know, if you watch a video and you get 2 minutes in and suddenly there's a big kind of over the audio, it's just wind noise, and it obliterates everything you're trying to say. And yeah, it just doesn't sound very good, and most people sort of tune out at that point. Okay, that has worked. That has worked. I have faith in the system. There we are. That's worked. Quite nice, isn't it? Right, I think we must be getting towards the end soon. That's getting very YouTube buttony, isn't it? I assume we're going to put the lids on now. So what do we want? Okay, we're going to build another 2 sides similar to what we've done, presumably for top and bottom. So we need 3 double 6s. There we are. 1, 2, 3. They go next to each other. And we need that another 2 double 6s. 1, 2. Where do they go? Okay. I'm still on the camera. There we are. Let's move into the middle a bit more. There we are. So, guys, if you're still watching, drop a comment down below with your best find so far. Best find, you've been metal detecting for however long. Could be 5 minutes, could be 50 years. What is your best metal detecting find? Drop a comment down below. Let me know. Give me a brief description of it. Maybe where you were, what sort of experience you had finding it. If it was a Nokta machine you found it with, let me know which one and what the reading was, if you can remember. Be interested to hear. Okay, so these are the bigger ones now, so we need 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, be interested to hear your stories and adventures. And also, whether you've got a decent find or not, also let me know what your favourite metal detecting experience has been. It doesn't have to be the find, it can be, you know, an experience you had with some friends out metal detecting, or something at Detectable, or whatever it is. Whatever experience you've had that you really, really enjoyed, really stands out in your metal detecting adventure so far, drop me a little comment down below. So for me, I think in terms of favourite finds, let's just repeat that process for the other side. Probably the Roman coin, actually, I found last year. You'll see that if you go to the Spring Detectable video 2023, you'll see me find a nice old Roman coin, beautiful condition. It's got a hole punched through it, so it looks like we think Saxon, as they did, have. Oh, we're on the last set, we're on the last pieces, people. Last pieces, nearly there. Have probably used it as jewellery, so it's had sort of a new lease of life after being a coin as well. So that was a beautiful little find. Oh, I couldn't say what my favourite experience metal detecting has been. It's been an absolute blast this last 5 years. It really has. Making these videos, meeting people, you know, going to detectables. Detectables are probably the highlight of my year. Just going and meeting people, meeting you guys. You know, making a nice video over the course of the weekend, because I'm quite a dab hand now, if I may do say so myself, of making weekly videos on the hunts. But to get out for a whole weekend and make decisions when I'm out in terms of what the video is going to be. Is it going to be one video for the weekend, 2 videos for the weekend? You know, what sort of format it's going to be, and just making those kind of decisions is a different challenge. And yeah, I really enjoy that. Obviously the detecting as well, always good. I'll just put this on carefully so I don't break anything. Here we go. Make sure it's nice and tight. Oh, this is looking lovely, isn't it? Brilliant. There we go. And then the final piece, I believe. Slot that in. There we go. Nice and tight. Let's just double check. Yes, there we go. That looks right, doesn't it? Lovely stuff. Anything on the last page? Nope, that's it. So yeah, this is YouTube high five. Enjoy building your YouTube brick kit. Let us know how long it takes. Looking at the timer, we've been recording for about 31:21. So a bit less than that because a bit of faff at the start. So I'll put it up on the screen. I'll work it out. I'll put it up on the screen how long it took me. There we go. That is my new Lego YouTube button. So that'll probably appear in the background of some of my videos I do at home from now on. That, I don't know about you, I really enjoyed that. That was really a lot of fun, putting that together. Yeah, that's a really well put together kit, actually. Look at that, a bit closer up. Quite impressed with how they've done that. Lego, not Lego, but you know, bricks. That is nice and solid, that. Oh, I'm really pleased. Cool. And thank you to you guys, really. You know, the fact that YouTube have sort of recognised me as a creator that's in their good books, as it were. Yeah, it's partly on me for making the videos and keeping my nose clean. But it's also down to you guys. If you guys weren't watching the videos and enjoying what I do, then, you know, this sort of thing wouldn't happen. So thank you to all you guys. I really do appreciate every single one of you who watches the videos. Don't forget, if you are watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, then you probably like the sound of my voice. So hit the subscribe button and yeah, you'll get regular content from me. Most of the time it'll be metal detecting videos. It'll be maybe a little bit of video from home, but most of the time I'll go out with a metal detector on the beach, parks and fields of Sussex and beyond, and we'll make some videos and give some tips, hints and tips, tutorials and that kind of stuff. And yeah, I'm always here to help. So I'm a Nokta nomad. I'm on the Nokta worldwide field team. So if you have any questions about your Nokta machines, drop them my way. If I can answer them, I will. If not, I know where to go to find the answers. So always get in touch if you can. So I hope you really enjoyed that, guys. I really did. That was a lot of fun. It's been ages since I've built some Lego. So yeah, really enjoyed that. Thanks for tuning in. Have yourselves a truly fantastic week, everybody. And I will see you soon right here on YouTube. Take care.